Big news today. Bitcoin, PayPal, what's going on? Bitcoin pushing up to a price that we have not seen since 2019, people. Cryptocurrency, it's back. It's time. Let's talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Patrick here. Welcome back. How y'all doing today? Big news for Bitcoin as it leaps to the highest price that we've seen since July 2019 because of PayPal. Today, PayPal announced that it's going to be opening services to cryptocurrencies. The news is that PayPal will soon allow users to buy, sell, and hold cryptocurrency on its platform. This pushed the price of Bitcoin up to $12,800. That's the highest level that we've seen in the cryptocurrency Bitcoin space since back in July of 2019. And I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist here, but I will say that it's definitely very interesting because Bitcoin recently did make a pretty strong move the last couple days, and then all of a sudden news comes out that PayPal is now doing this deal. So, you know, they say the rich keep getting richer. So really the big driver here is that PayPal is going to allow users to buy and sell and hold cryptocurrency on the PayPal app and website, things like that. But the real news, the big news here is that this is now going to allow over 26 million merchants, 26 million businesses that accept PayPal. They will now be able to accept cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. So if I want to go and buy, a new camera, I can go to, dronenerds.com and I could use PayPal to check out and I can pay with cryptocurrency. So this whole idea that, Bitcoin's worthless because you can't buy anything with it, well, guess what? PayPal, one of the largest money sending, transactional, whatever you want to call it, it's huge. Everyone's got PayPal. Almost every single website out there has PayPal. So this is definitely very big news. They also said that they will be planning to expand the features to its Venmo app as well and international markets through the first half of next year. And again, going back to the idea that, there was a little bit of leaked news here, is that Square bought over 4,000 Bitcoins for $50 million earlier this month, saying that Bitcoin could become the currency in the future, the currency for everybody. And also, Fidelity rolled out its first Bitcoin-focused fund in August, allowing its wealthier clients to back the volatile tokens. Lots of news. Billionaire investor Mike Novogratz also praised PayPal's move, deeming it the biggest news of the year in cryptocurrency. I don't even know what happens from here. I don't even know. Let's look at the chart here on Bitcoin. Let's look at the chart. Everybody, let's just look at the chart. All right, let's look at the chart here. All right, so here is the chart that I normally use when looking at Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin and things like that. You can see on the chart all the stuff, the lines on the chart, the little boxes and all that, those were from previous videos. And it's interesting to see how these lines have interacted, almost 2 years later now. You can see bouncing there off the $4,000 area. We had that crash back there in March, bouncing off the $4,000 area there and breaking to the upside. And this really is a powerful move at this point, kind of just getting that move. You can see today, this is a daily candle going from under $12,000 up there to $12,800 on the high. Does that mean that Bitcoin's going to go to the moon? No. I'm not gonna tell people that I think Bitcoin's going back to all-time highs right away. But this is definitely big news. Definitely big news with the whole PayPal deal and all of that in perspective. The high back there in 2017 was right around $20,000, so we still got $7,000 to go till we get back to all-time highs. But this is definitely looking very bullish. At this point. I would love to see Bitcoin get over the $14,000 area. That would be nice. Let's get above $14,000, and then let's start talking about, going out and buying Lambos and partying and things like that. Right now, we got some momentum. We're pushing. We're making these higher lows there, the $9,000 area, the $10,000 area, now up to the $13,000. Where do we go from here? It's hard to say exactly, but one thing that we do know is that the U.S. government continues to print money and print dollar bills like it's going out of fashion, right? The one great thing about Bitcoin is that there are no more printing machines allowed. When it comes down to Bitcoin, the actual cryptocurrency Bitcoin, there is no more Bitcoins being made. Obviously, there's altcoins and things like that, but at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the king, right? Bitcoin's the king for a reason, people. That's the reason it's the king. It's because we call it the king. It's the first, it was the one, the only Bitcoin. And there will never be more Bitcoin than there already is or already is going to be mined. Once we have 21 million Bitcoin, there will be no more made. So that's obviously something that really kind of stands out here. When you're looking for something that has value, it's scarce, Bitcoin is definitely something to be looking at. And what's even more amazing is, back in March, I made a video 7 months ago. I said I was buying Bitcoin, and it paid off. It paid off. It finally paid off. I'm going to be rich. Finally, I can retire from YouTube and just live on a mega yacht somewhere. I would need Bitcoin to go about, I don't know, if Bitcoin goes to $100,000, then maybe I can retire at that point. But I guess I still got a lot to do, and I'm still young, and I've got a lot of time to keep on going. Right now, I guess we can put a trend. Let's put a trend on this, see where we're at. If we're really looking at these lines here. Let's just put a little trend line here. Pretty steep trend right now. Bouncing off that trend multiple times here. However you want to do it. You can draw lines on the chart all you want, but that's what we're looking at. Maybe we get a little bit of pullback, maybe a little overextended here, but in general, I'm going to be scooping up any type of Bitcoin that I can get on the cheap from here on out, just to add to my overall, portfolio investment strategy and plans. So if you guys have never bought Bitcoin, I would definitely, I'd look into it. There's a lot of apps out there. You can put a little bit of money. You don't need to spend $12,000. You can spend $100, $50, $10, $20, however you want to do it. But one day, that $100 worth of Bitcoin could be worth a lot of money, or it could be worthless. But that's just how life is, right? We've got to invest in things and make investments based on what we believe and what we, research and figure out over time. And I believe that the scarcity and the idea that Bitcoin can no longer be made in the future, obviously it's being mined right now. I understand that it's being mined. But once we hit that cap, once there's 21 million Bitcoin, they won't be able to make any more Bitcoin after that. So you got to think, there's a limited supply. There's demand. There's a lot of things going here for Bitcoin. And especially now with the whole PayPal news, big news. PayPal, big news. PayPal's huge news, guys. Huge news. I think PayPal having Bitcoin might be some of the biggest news that's ever happened to the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space. So on that note, I will leave you. I'll leave you with one thought alone. Buy low and sell high. It's that simple. That's the premise of investing in general, So if you guys haven't already, do me one big favor, hit that like button, the subscribe button, all the buttons down below. Leave a comment. What do you guys think about Bitcoin? Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding? What are you doing? Let's talk about it.